Bailey now to kick this one away.
Oh, I got hit from both sides.
Catch signaled for
I got hit from three sides
successfully.
Boat too. They on the boat shooting it too.
That motherfucker trying to line me up.
Let's go now. 60 out now.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Dang. Oh, shit.
The boat.
After the loss
But
to
I
start
told
out
you
here,
the whole
second and
time he's
11.
been trying to hit you from the boat.
Yeah, I know.
Working from the gun, Manning. The Vikings after
Hurry up, hurry up,
and
hurry
they
up.
get there for the sack. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Shotgun now for Manning. He sets to fire deep. Looking for his receiver sharp, and it's intercepted.
Get up, boy. Hello.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head
Let's go,
going
Stephon
forward.
Diggs.
That's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily.
That's what I done did, so I can say not a damn thing.
Cousins now.
Yeah, I got one.
Well, he's
But
going to
he got damaged, bro. What the fuck?
This is
Bruh, I don't know how they hit that dude who was in front of me.
end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, 49 yards.
Damn, I just saw mine
and
up.
the Vikings have taken a first quarter
I was trying to
lead.
spot the dude who was sniping.
Oh, Steve, why the hell you didn't
Dan
heal up,
Bailey
bro?
now for the extra point.
Gotta hurry
I
and
got
get
to
him.
hurry up.
Come on.
They're strong
And the
and put them
Vikings
up.
take a 7-0 lead.
Somebody got that fucking
Bailey
monkey
now
out
to
there.
kick it away after the touchdown.
That damn monkey.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
On that
taken.
boat? Okay, he might be up on that hill.
Nah, bitch, I see you.
The New
There's more
York
over there.
set to take the field.
Oh,
They had
boy,
the
it's only 5
interception
niggas
last
left,
time.
boy.
It led
Y'all,
to the
I
opening
didn't see it.
touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is
That
complete.
is us,
And
shit.
not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Damn, what the
One thing
fuck?
you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver
Nigga
and
behind y'all, too.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
He
the
behind you.
defense was effective.
I
able to
told you,
stop him.
behind you.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Yeah. He
Picked
was
up
a
by
nigga shooting you
Anthony
behind.
Harris.
He easy
And
shooting
they're
at him
gonna
out. You see the
take
nigga
over
right here?
right there at the 22-yard line.
Look, it was a nigga
It was on both sides, too.
behind, yeah, behind she. That's why I was like,
Appreciate
shoot, you
y'all.
should have went up the hill. She even got the nigga behind you
Now
first.
out comes Minnesota. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores.
I don't know how I
That's
died from a grenade or something.
anywhere to
I
go
didn't see
with.
it.
And he goes down.
Yeah,
The sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson. He was trying to keep his
Dude
eyes
was
downfield.
holding
Nobody
grenades,
came
so I
open.
ran, so I ran
He's
up
trying
on
to do
him.
everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique.
That's real
But if
quick.
no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball.
I couldn't find a snipe on that damn boat.
Getting sacked.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes,
Oh,
they're going that
why
fast.
so
Any
cheap
hesitation as a
nags?
quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
You
Yeah,
got 4
and the
minutes.
deflection works both ways.
I got
That might
The
be.
defender gets a hand in
That
the
might
eye,
drive
puts it in
it
the air.
for
Sometimes
94
you throw it so
million,
hard,
nah.
your receiver can't
Yeah,
handle
but
it,
it's
and he
gonna
pops it up in the air for the
Why,
defenders
he's
to
an
grab as
animal.
well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Cousins
Thought I was
to
making
throw.
that shit up.
Why didn't the market count that
Dancing to
high?
his left. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
They're going to take
So
that
they
man
take
right.
a big chance here in
my
their
God.
own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Nah, I'm definitely not.
Now Manning.
That man from Peoria, man.
Open man right side.
Peoria.
He said, I'm from Peoria.
Yeah, they were from Peoria.
From 21 yards away. And the Giants are
Peoria,
an extra point
Illinois.
away from tying
Now, where's
the
Chicago?
I know where that's at,
Great
though.
suburb.
Yeah, they too far
And it's
from
no
me.
good. He misses
that's
the
like
extra
2 hours.
point, and this
Yo.
remains a 7-6 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
600 breezy.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We be in the city.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open here.
Run out of fire real quick.
And he's finally taken
my
down, and
goodness.
it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect
they
defense in this
blessed it.
situation
Level 2-1.
would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it
Yep,
off.
somebody on the
So
other
they
side. I
gave
just
up
seen
the
something
completion.
real.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
That's
There he is, and they passed
Shoot
him off
niggas
to
from
each
now 40
defender.
yards away.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did
All
there
it
to the
takes.
left, if you're going to
Do
throw
it
it,
one
you got
time
to
to
gain
prove
some
you can do
yardage.
it.
But can you just hear the old school coaches right
We
now?
got to ride, but we got to
Going
get used to it.
for no
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it
he
is
ain't
third
doing
down.
nothing.
So the
That's-
silver lining is that
that's a
since this is so
video
far
here,
down the
so-
field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of
Nice,
works like a
dog.
punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Damn, so we need it.
We be in the city.
I got it, Nathan.
All my niggas
The
with
New
it.
York set to take the field. They've shown very little offensively to this
I
point.
bet
Well,
we
neither
only
team
two
has
yards
really.
lead.
They come up here now, 1st down.
Worthington?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Wait till I get over there.
Offensive linemen love
Yes,
creating
period.
space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
I'm running my ass over there.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Oh, yeah? It's just me and you, too.
I see you right here by me. Fuck it. I'm on my way.
On the ready.
Yeah, 'cause all I got is guns. I ain't got no small, man.
From the 25 on second down. Manning, he'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
On top of the building.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Hello.
And that means it's a
another
situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
He's straight.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Oh.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 7. And it'll send him back for second down.
Damn, I hit this nigga for 150 in his drop. Right here, like straight in it. How much energy did this motherfucker got?
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he takes this one down.
What in the fuck? You seen that shit counting?
Well, I hit
He wants out my bag. I had a crate. I mean, I had an trauma in there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Supposed to be greedy.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that. As Jonathan Coachman in Orlando with pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there. The defensive end, Daniel Hunter, drops him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds,
back to the bottom on the other side.
Nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
you can tell him anybody else would flee.
So you gotta fly off there. You gotta hold X.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Hey, they're across the water inside that building.
This size and
Next
these
you want to do it,
dimensions,
it's going to be to you there.
I can just tell you, attrition.
Morning, my love. Junior.
Because you're excited about hitting him in the
Hey,
first half.
mommy, hey.
Maybe not so much in the
Good
second
morning,
half.
mommy.
That way, it's right.
Gains turn into bigger runs
You
later.
don't want mommy this morning?
The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That was it? That's it?
Yeah. Everybody else dead.
That is
Got
kick
two, I
is
got one.
absolutely perfect. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they?
Well, had you been over there in the first place, you might not have dialed off, man.
Things stiffened a little bit.
My Gladys is at the park.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah. That's like you had him.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action. Cousins.
That man be
incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd
Hitting
down.
people from 400 yards.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit
dang,
this
you
offense
is
as far as
like-
yardage goes.
Man, he was at construction, hit a nigga and then
Staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Farthest I sniped somebody was 200.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
You about to die, dog.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Man.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Fuck me up.
He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The farthest I hit somebody was 206 meters, and that was on Fortnite.
Get in there and knock it away. I know he wants to get his team
That's
back in the
actually
game,
impressive
but
on
a
Fortnite.
50-50 ball right there. That
How you? What's your farthest snipe?
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
400 something on Fortnite?
Arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Shit, it came up. I stopped playing for it, man.
And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, my father sniped like 16,000 meters.
And New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for a field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Because
you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I would just keep the Bucks. Say I'm at a 1.34.
For KD.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a short pick up there down to about the 9.
I just started.
After this first half, a
I don't believe
timeout
that
call.
I'm trying to play. Multiplayer.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And Rosas puts this one through.
What's your KD
We'll
at
push
the
the lead up to
multiplayer?
12-7.
Multiple.
So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only
Mine's
3 points. Doesn't seem like
7-8.
much. But it was big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
My friend shit is a 3-point something.
He a camper.
No, he's definitely not. Nigga just good.
Okay, he modded in.
They cold though.
Nah, I'm telling you for the
And
nigga,
this should be
he
the final
legit.
play before the quarter ends.
I'm real with you. I got one
Cousins.
I had one account.
Throw left side on the target to Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
But all I
midfield.
did was see.
We have
So, like, I
halftime.
can't let it
Still 2 more quarters to
On
go.
my run
We'll
gun
take a
account,
timeout. We'll be back after this.
You play hardcore.
I don't play hardcore.
Somebody can sit in the corner.
To the back of the end zone.
It's impossible to have a team.
And he'll
You
take
can
it
say
back to
hardcore
about
sounds
the
good.
19-yard line.
Now, in regular, he probably got upset. He'd take 2 clips to kill you in there. He'll go.
Let's go to asylum.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah.
Throwing is Cousins.
That's a great,
Being chased out left.
It ain't no
Now is that every
They'll
round?
find Thielen work in the middle. And they work this well
For real?
upfield across the 45.
It's over there by Lighthouse, I think.
That's good for 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly
Oh,
right.
there's
I don't
niggas out
think
here,
the
bro.
coordinator's looking at his play sheet.
Damn, y'all
trying
ran
to
the
figure
inner
out which
side?
play will work well.
Yeah, he had the green
Trying
one.
to get the ball to the
He
playmaker.
had the green one, brother.
That should have
Too
been
much
specific
that time
on
as
how to say
Cousins
asylum.
goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Flush to his right.
Niggas grocery shopping, bro?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him the
No, it's
first
another
down.
nigga upstairs with you, Chief.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on
I got
him.
the
He's able
dick
to
before you
flush
down,
out to
too.
his right
Ain't
to
no
try
market,
and evade
dude.
people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I got an
And
8
9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Again, it's Cousins. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
I did not see your name, bro.
Throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, he's running out here with it.
At the
front door was open.
24-yard line.
Okay. Well, it might not be nobody out here then, though. I might be.
And the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
I don't want to lower my guard a little bit, motherfucker, puncturing me from behind.
Manning gonna throw.
Just like Chirac,
It's
bro.
brought in left side by Tate.
Wow.
Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 76 yards. And the Giants are once again gonna retake
What's
the
up,
lead.
video?
So now Eli
Laying
and
back down,
Giants
big.
will line up and go for 2.
Y'all don't know if y'all see 14 surface though.
Here's Manning to throw, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their... It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now.
Everybody got
Something they never
man.
really did before.
Yeah, I got a little too. Eat your breakfast, man. It's all right. Mommy laid down on you.
First
my
down
phone
throw for
you watch
Cousins.
okay?
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys,
All right,
we need more
bear.
than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some muscle on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field,
and that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
You need a Bookington.
Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bailey got the extra point, and that will tie things at 20 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Good, buddy.
Got about to die in a storm.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Drive over.
Now Manning. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A first down carry for Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Go back inside this building.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
30 base.
Working from the gun, Manning. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be an occasional safety valve. Throw one to him every so often.
There you go. There you go. Over the long barrel.
Leave it, dog. You got it.
Picked up by Harrison
I was
Smith.
just looking.
And they are going to
I
set
know
up
you
shop
do.
at the
I know you can do that to me, but I can't do that to you.
No. My shit's full.
For a momentum switch.
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football
I get it, though.
Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
It's a stop right here.
The interception. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense gets back in a zone like that, it tends to
create AK over here.
Congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, they just opened up a crate, bro.
In the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver Thielen, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
Oh, shit.
Play action now. Cousins. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Marcus Golden able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone.
Whoa, what up? I got medic. They give him more help so don't burn his head.
No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Shit.
After the sack on first down, Cousins.
That's going to leave that shit on there.
And that's incomplete. Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame, there to get a hand in.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Hey, shit, I got some play.
That's caught by Treadwell. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
You pull up the side.
The Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. To throw, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
What about
There.
Awesome.
Oh, I see him. They're going to put firing. You really shot that to press that down far.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly
they got strag on the back.
Because they're not mutually exclusive. They may
they're shooting at somebody.
Time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The back will.
Open man is Thielen. It's compared. He will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen, 39 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Oh, it's an extra
deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock
Isn't even
and I'm
fire
thinking,
ring.
there's a long way to go
Yeah,
on this
it's gonna be a lot of people down there.
To milk a little bit more time
right
off.
here.
Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before. If you haven't, you just have to
inside the treehouse.
get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Oh shit! I get hit with a fucking mortar.
Try to shake off the interception.
Oh, they all throughout fire range. I see 3 of them. Got one of them still on wall, 170 south.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation.
Who coming
you want to
today?
keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route?
That's on me.
That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
They gotta come out. They gotta come out. Take the circle.
Hey, behind us.
Taken down. Eric Kendricks. He's the
I got him.
one to get
Let it go.
time and back-to-back sacks brings
shit,
up
2 went
fourth
off.
down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
You ran back.
They'll go for it.
Yeah,
It's
just put his hands up.
now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Good shit. And waste your bullets. They're gonna come out of fire range on the right side. That wall.
I think somebody had hit my mesh, man.
Nah, the storm blows them up.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
Oh shit.
I just had to let you know.
They got me. They got me.
Working, I can sell it. I put
All right.
it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest.
Damn, y'all some savages.
Claiming his innocence.
But damn, shit. Yeah, come out there.
This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020.
Damn, somebody took all of them plates.
Shit, I'm glad I still had some extra ones. You need some?
Nah, it's all good. I'll make it work.
My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission, coming for
I am.
the top position, ain't no competition.
I feel my this.
Pull up in the
My
top
KM was
opposition.
doing
On that
numbers.
lane switching, this is what the game is.
My left side of us.
Incredible, honestly
Damn.
unforgettable. You would joke like
Shit went off.
this so perennial.
Yeah,
Do
that
this
sense of
for
that.
my millennials.
Nah, the mesh mines.
I just had to let you know.
I don't know how long ago it was over that way, but
This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
It's only on my shoulder. I think it would have been came out though.
yeah. Somebody got to operate an outlaw.
How many of y'all came to win? But they asked you my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O.
Probably gonna get good towards these houses, honestly.
Life challenging. but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend a day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I got it come clean like I got it with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. It's shorty, she support ride, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Never brother better. You will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
Don't waste your shot on Nah, I was talking about lunch. What y'all want me to do?
Did you act up at it?
I'm about to say I had a headshot lined up.
You did?
Spotted. They got a good sniper. Damn, I should have damn knocked him.
Oh, it's another one?
It's 3 of them.
Damn. He definitely hit me for some. I'm gonna play it smooth.
Great colored coats. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team.
Tag armor. The one behind the rock.
When you grow up, they used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
He got a team.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. Now what I do?
For the hit too. Fuck.
Damn.
I seen that shit going, man. We gotta stop fighting outside the storm like that.
Yeah, we definitely do. We need to get in that circle and make them come to us. That's when we don't fuck them up. Baby, it's all a weight on my shoulder. Oh, I got some jogger pants in this. Yep. Bro, you right.
You done too, Sheen?
Oh, damn, you. I thought you had that too. That's why I had.
No, you did. No.
Oh.
I got one more in me too. Go take my shot, run up to kill shit.
You should get jogger pants as my signature. No, it's not. Yo, goof ass. That's crazy. You just shot the play beat. Fuck you, nigga. You bogus as hell. We running a 3-piece. That's cool.
Yeah.
Billy, you wanna hop on with us? For a little bit? Fuck you too, man. Just for real, kid. Your ass will be dead before you even blink. Look on my socks. This is what you said. Oh, bro. I'm definitely gonna have to buy me some more. This all I wear, if you notice. Only wear Nike, so. All I wear is jogging pants. I wear shorts sometimes. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, this shit fun.
Dude, but you still ain't hit all.
Oh yeah, bro. One on his nine.
You quiet as hell.
Yeah, I don't have busting niggas ass mad, bro.
You busting motherfuckers ass mad? You be going crazy?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Shit, you young over there talking.
I'm alright.
We're getting that county treatment.
I had my homie mad at yesterday. I feel so bad.
Hey, what a brush up? What a brush up?
In other words, you catch that, you can catch that damn skunk.
Like I
Shout out
said,
to my dog, County.
yesterday I made my nigga mad at him. I beat that nigga 35 to 10. Nigga quit the whole game. Nigga closed the whole app on my ass.
Alright, pimp. Okay, pimp.
Yeah, line's just above the water, dog. You be alright. Oh shit, Snoop City. Where you going, She?
Damn, y'all thought I wasn't gonna make it? Y'all thought I wasn't gonna make it? I made it. I made it. Yeah, this nigga's coming out.
You made it barely.
I apologize, son.
I was right here.
I'm legally blind. P.O.P. hold it down. Mama, I love you.
Shotgun, dude. Damn. I hate niggas, bro.
Oh. Ooh. She got this snapping. I need to find me a vest. That's what I need to do. Yep. Some start. Whoa. Good shit. That's the right. Got a runner. Oh, you motherfucker. One towards the town area. Pretty hit him. Yeah, 296 West.
Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her claim she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
Go crazy, fellas.
I dropped one. Over here by me.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. My people in my health, and I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping,
oh boy, you might get an L.
He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Turn your mic off, nigga. This nigga on the mic getting cussed out by his girl.
On EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Appreciate it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Assuming that was his team.
Second and fastest 5+ yards.
You said you need 7.62s?
Okay.
I got you. Yeah.
Set! 180! King. Here we go! Black and turn!
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Oh, buddy's still back there damn train station.
There, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
appreciate the lookout too.
Get rid of it. They don't have
definitely on my ass.
that they can fall back on anymore.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he down like
hang on to it. He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a pickup of 7.
Says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Forced out to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
All right, Jeremy, may I hold it down? All right, you too, bro.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Switch.
Jackson from the shotgun, dancing to his left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, 29 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Weak-ass Ravens.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 47 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Now Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's 2nd down.
Black 20. Trip left.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Roethlisberger now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. 23 yards on the play.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That is caught. It's Juju
Smith-Schuster. Hello.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
Hello.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth
Another
is
one
that
bites
quick game
dust.
part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands
Another
of the
one
quarterback
bites
into the
dust.
playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot
Another
of
one
plays,
bites
a lot of
dust.
options involved with that.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Another one bites dust. Another one bites
This is
dust.
fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Jackson options out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
From the 38, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To Boyle here over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jackson being chased. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Get daylight. And he takes it back to the house.
Bye-bye, boy.
Recovery for a Steelers score.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Weak ass
nigga.
Go back arguing with your chick.
On that one, and it could be the back.
Go back to arguing with your chick, you weak ass nigga.
Going to be sloppy.
You fucking bum ass Raven fan.
Point winds up successful.
Oh, weak ass Ravens fan.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following a fumble return for a score.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh my God.
He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Now Jackson on first down, forced out to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Allen. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45 yards.
Black 20. I got it. Double tight, guys, double tight. We got this.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Black 80. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Begin.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Ben to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Snead's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Ingram at tailback. He's got it running left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Tavon Young getting his ass torched. Marlon Humphreys getting his ass torched.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support bra. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.